Right, today we are working on making a cone slab for the top of my fairy house. So here is the plan. Right now I have just one of the fairy houses complete. The bottom or the base is ready to go, and now I am ready to make a cone top. So what I have done is made a template, and it's easiest to start off with the circle. And I guess you could say you're gonna go about maybe twice the size as the actual top of what you're working with. And what I did is I cut a slit in my template so that I could try out the size of the cone so that I know kind of what I want. So what I'm doing is just kind of moving it around so that I'm able to see just how big it's going to be on top of the fairy house. And then what I will do is remove the excess so that I get a really nicely shaped top or cone to the fairy house. All right, so now I have a pretty good gauge of exactly what I need as far as size goes. So I'm just gonna, just make a little fold here so I know where that's gonna be. So that's gonna show me now how much I need to cut off of my circle. So what I'm gonna do now is just kind of move over here to my slab, and I'm gonna remove the part that I don't need. So I'm just gonna kind of trace where that line is gonna go, and that mark will transfer beneath to the clay. I'm gonna remove this section here and the other section right here. And so now it's perforated, so I'm ready to go ahead and cut that. So hopefully you can see. Now right now I am just I'm cutting out a little pie piece. It's not measured perfectly, but I did know exactly where the center is, which is super important. And now I am going to be able to join my pieces together. Now this is where you need to be able to use a bevel tool to get your edges together. So this is the bevel tool, and I'm just going to use this 45-degree angle right here. And I'm just going to drag that along the edge there so that I get a nice bevel. And then I'm going to flip over the whole piece and do the other edge. And then what this is going to do is give me two beveled edges that will overlap a little bit, and then I can bring the two edges together. So now I'm going to do the same to the opposite side of this part of the cone. It is helpful to put your thumb at the end just to prevent your edges from getting distorted. Okay, so then my next job is to score the edges, and then I will be adding slip. Now, right now, the edges and the whole piece is really kind of flimsy, so I don't feel like I'm quite ready to join them just yet. I think I want to blow dry it just a little bit, just to harden it a little bit more, so that when I do join my edges together, I'm ready to actually hold that cone together, and it's going to be a little bit more firm at that time so that the edges stay together and so that the cone can kind of hold itself up. So that'll be our first part of our demonstration.